So rather than think of sales minus expenses equals profit and it's an afterthought, it's whatever's left, we flip that and go sales minus profit equals our expenses. So what that means is that we put aside money for profit from the get-go. So what I generally suggest to do, even if you don't implement profit first in its entirety straight away, start putting away 1% of your income. So for example, if you get $10,000 worth of income coming to your bank account this week, transfer 1% to another bank account somewhere where you're not going to see it, and you start to become profitable. Now, because we've already put that money aside, what we then have is a smaller amount of money left over for expenses, and it forces us to then become creative with it about our expenses, or it forces us to review them and actually do something about them. Just as an example, I had a builder client who during COVID last year obviously wasn't doing much work, so he finally decided to review his expenses, and that's something I'm going to step you through as well later on. And what he found was he was paying for a car insurance policy for the last 5 years, and he had sold that car 5 years ago. So his bank, the insurance company, refunded him 12 months worth of policy, but not the other 4 years. And I know that sounds ridiculous, and who would miss that? The amount of times I have clients when they do this expense review that, as I said, we're going to do in a minute, and find an insurance policy for a car or a ute, a van, even business insurance, some sort of thing that they've been paying that should have been cancelled months or years ago. Probably, I would say in 60% of the cases, I would have people come back to me and go, you know what, I did find something. And it's just simply because we don't focus enough on our expenses, and those little things slip through and they don't make much of a difference. Now, when you start taking your profit first, you're going to have a limited amount left for your expenses, and that's going to start forcing you to have a look at those, which then is obviously going to benefit you down the track.